Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator. As I said in yesterday's video, we are going to be doing some canola harvesting. So we'll get everything set up for that. Going around the map, and the vehicles just tapped for him, so hopefully there shouldn't be any FPS drops there. He can carry on. This guy's done. That's a mess that I need to clear up off camera. And for now, the trailer, I'm just going to put him. Down up through here where I'm storing everything right now. So we are going to be a little push for time in the harvest. Don't know when the rain's going to hit. Of course, once it starts raining, we'll be screwed. Because we won't be able to combine. Yeah, I'm good now. Cool. So fingers crossed I'll be able to record this without any FPS drops like yesterday. I'll drive up there, hook onto the back of the trailer, bring the John Deere down to around here so I can start seeding the field. And we're gonna be putting wheat in all of the fields I'm harvesting canola on right now, just to build up my canola kind of wheat stockpile. So I should go this. Oh no, if we had his spam out. This truck's taking a while getting dirty. Interesting. Okay. Into the John Deere. 68 in, isn't it? Yep. A little while back when I was querying the speed on this thing. So on that I used to talk to quite a bit on the fan page. He was saying he was actually, a couple of days ago now, quite a few days back actually, he happened to say he was driving one of these tractors all day in real life. He works on a farm, and the speed of it, I happened to ask him, because I think it came about, he saw the pictures I posted on my fan page of this tractor. I happened to ask him, what is the speed of this thing? In game it's 26 miles an hour, and he said, yep, that's bang on. That's what I imagined this thing was. It was one that I used to love playing, and that had panels that can come off and you can see the engine. Really nice detail. And that did like 31 miles an hour, and I always thought, it seems a little fast. Awesome. It's almost out of sea. Sons of the beach. I think that combine's screwing up. Uh-huh. If it misses a little tough here and there, watch out because it freaks out. We'll do this with me actually doing it, I think. Probably be quicker. Don't want to do it, but I think I'm going to have to look at getting a service vehicle. Or a service trailer, more likely. That sucks, but oh well. So I think it's going to soon be needing more seed. So I can't remember if I asked you in the video yesterday or the day before when it was screwing up, but I got the crew. I was wondering, is there any of you guys that play the crew? And another sort of game, farming sim related actually, the Bill's T-Max dedicated fan server, not set up by Bill himself or anything like that. I know a number of you watch my videos that used to play on there. For those of you that don't know, it's been shut down. Matt, the guy that runs it, he has his own hosting company. As always, the link for his site's in the description, as he's actually started to host farming sim servers at a really good price. So if you were planning on getting one, check him out. It's got a good deal on there. Probably cheaper than anywhere, I'm willing to bet. He pulled it down, basically he told me that it was showing that there's only been one person on in like the last week, so he nuked it. Well, I can understand that. It's like I said, after the Christmas is all over and done with and all that good stuff, I am planning on getting one. It comes with TeamSpeak too. The TeamSpeak will probably be open to everyone. My guess is, well, it's not a guess, I know I will have it locked down so people can't come in private rooms. That's pretty much where me and my buddies are going to be hanging out most of the time. But if you guys want to voice chat with friends and you don't want to use Skype or anything like that, you'll be able to use that. The farm server may get opened up now and again, but in all honesty, it will probably stay completely private. That, for me, is undecided. Time will tell on that one. I'm not promising anything, but the TeamSpeak will be open to you guys. To a degree, anyway. phone's been going off mad the last couple of days. If it's not messages from you guys, that, of course I really don't mind. Oh, son of a bitch. It's emails. Of course, Christmas coming up. People trying to get you to buy stuff. Now he's using my money. After this field, I believe we've got 29, 30, 25, and 24. I noticed recently, actually, we're at 12,500 subscribers as well. So, getting there. Big celebration at the 20k mark. Until YouTube does its clear out and half the dormant channels will be gone. Unfortunately. Jump in this guy. Actually, so you guys don't get bored stupid, we'll try and fix this mess up here. I need to get these offloaded and taken to the top. I've never used this trailer up until the point of trying to load these. I'm almost certain it's the trailer that caused the issue. I know these used to be bugged, but they wouldn't most certainly not slide off your forks. You son of a bitch. Come on. Get off. I've got to connect up to it. I'll level it up again. That'll do. It's almost like it's top heavy. I'm almost certain that the tractor wouldn't cause any issues. That kind of brings me on to, I know, I had someone, I can't remember who you were, saying about the mods could be causing issues. I go back to like, actually the video of the FPS really took a dump. I go over the amount of mods I have in, and it's not many. You get some people and they fill their mods folder with so much crap. Wow. So many of these crappy, cheesy mods. I don't fill my mods folder with crap. That's why I haven't got any really many mods in. Because I am extremely picky on the mods I use. I know what I like, and in all honesty, if I'm not into that type of machine, unfortunately, for me anyway, you see a lot of machines from mainland Europe. German tractors, stuff like that. Stuff that, yeah, okay, there may be a couple in the UK, but I've never seen them. And honestly, I just don't like the style of them. There's some that I try out, like the big tracked bulldozer tractor thing that was in 2013. Some of you may remember that thing. Immense detail in that mod. Absolutely beautiful looking. Functioned well. Something that was in the UK? I don't think so. Here's a Russian tractor. Well, I still had it in there, because it was just a quality looking mod. There's some that just really wouldn't fit into gameplay style. Like, in all honesty, this map here. Even though it is set from over that way. Can't actually remember where this map's set. Isn't it Scandinavia or Switzerland or somewhere like that? Okay, they're on. Let's check combine. Oh yeah. Screw it. I don't like doing that. It looks like he followed that rig okay too. I had to block him then. Sometimes I'll go by the side of him, sometimes I just cannot be asked. And it's one of these times where I cannot be asked. So we'll run this to the farm. And then we'll go back to the loading up the saplings and taking them down to the forest. Now yes, I could stockpile this, well not stockpile but go and sell it right away. I don't like doing that, I like stockpiling it and then selling what I want and what I need. I'll probably only sell one, maybe two trailers. Thank God for that tree. No, we do have a courseplay set up for that actually. We do have courseplay installed. I need to make sure there's been no more updates for that actually. As I was saying about the mods, I think I kind of broke off from that. The only time you'd have issues with that is if you have a lot of those mods in your game, actually in your game save. Well, you're looking at two of the mods right now I have in this game save working. The truck and obviously the trailer. Another one is just over there, and that's the 3-point hitch on the pallet there thing. And the John Deere tractors. I believe that they're the actually only mods I have installed in this game to save. Oh no, I have the Liebherr World Excavator. They're the only ones. So it's definitely not that. I can understand that if you had a lot, but the amount I have, considering what I had in 13, yeah. In some cases it could possibly be it, but in my case I don't think it is that. There's another guy that said about, he runs a AMD or ATI graphics card, whichever you prefer saying, and he's noticed an FPS drop since the updates. And I believe he was saying something about FPS loss since the latest patch, well, latest driver updates. For the ATI stuff as well, I hope that's not the case. My guess is it's the farming sim, not the drivers. But there's no way I'll try and, in all honesty, I'm not going back to the older drivers just to find out. It's too much of a heartache to get these working properly. Or it could be just something stupid as the computer was having a fit. As everyone knows and everyone's experienced, computers, as much as they are very clever, they do a lot of things for us. They do act stupid sometimes. That could well have been the case right there. So as you can see, this game's just going along quite happily at 30 FPS. We're at 40 then. You guys can't see. You can right there though. When I switch that on. After me switching off the anti-aliasing and all that good stuff. Really brought my FPS up. Especially for doing the videos. And I like having the mirrors. And once I get the graphics card I really want, and quite possibly build the computer I really want, I'll be able to run this game at very high settings with the anti-aliasing cranked and all that good stuff. Because my computer back in the UK, it's old. It's probably 4, if not 5 years old now. It was the first big computer I ever built for myself. Built many since for like other people and whatnot. And I'll always build my own computers. I quite often get asked, what brand's your computer? It ain't no brand. I'll never buy a shop built computer. I'll always build them myself. It's more fun. And at least you know what goes into it. And in some cases it's cheaper. If you're always unsure about doing that, you can always get someone to custom build it for you. There's plenty of sites and shops out there where you can piece components together and whatnot. And there's times I get asked, is this a good graphics card or a good motherboard? You know, honestly, I don't know. I do a lot of research on YouTube. The computer I plan on building, a couple of my friends built a very similar computer. I know they're good as a solid machine. When I built my original one, some people in the UK may know this site. The site is ebuyer.co.uk, and that's a UK site, so people in Canada and America, no good for you. Best site for you guys, I believe, is Newegg, and Canada, I'm not too sure. But I saw a deal on there. I had some money for a processor, motherboard, and a RAM bundle, and that was, I can't remember the exact price, but it was under £300 UK money. and then I had to buy a graphics card. And that's the system I have now. Granted, that was with 2 gigs of RAM. I've upped it to 10 gigs now. It's got 10 gig of RAM inside that computer. That's still a force too easy. Haven't addressed that issue then. The processor's kind of lacking nowadays, and I wouldn't mind a kick-ass graphics card. The graphics card's getting tired, so build a whole new machine. Take the hard drives out, take the power supply out of that computer. Because I've got like 850 watt power supply, I believe it is. If you look at my description, that's got my computer specs on, and that's the computer back in the UK. And you can see, anyone that knows what they're on about, it's dated. Whoa! I guess that works too. The processor's an AMD Phenom II, I think. I cannot remember. That's a black edition. It's a quad core. It's a dual core, but you can unlock it to a quad core, and I've unlocked mine to a quad core. Got a aftermarket cooler on it. It's like I said, all the specs for it's in the description there. 1 terabyte hard drive, 500 gig, secondary hard drive that I'm using for. I use for all my video stuff, like my Fraps recordings, because Fraps, you need a big hard drive to record on that. And the motherboard is an Asus one, I believe, or Asus, however you want to say it. I can't remember the model number or anything like that. It's a good board, it's done me well. The whole computer's done me really well. And what I'll probably do is put my old power supply in it, eventually get another hard drive for the computer, and got a secondary computer if needs to be there. For my new computer build, I'll be doing an 8-core AMD processor. I'm not going Intel. Really don't want to go Intel. Expensive. And then the video graphics card. As much as it pains me to go NVIDIA, but spoken to one of my friends, and I know it's the right way to go. Right now, most shops have got the best options, so I can't say I'm a real fanboy of either AMD or Intel or anything like that. I've just been around computers for a while and know what I prefer. I've been let down by Intel a couple of times. This is all older stuff now I'm on about, not modern, the i7s and stuff like that. But if I was going to go to Intel, it would probably be an i7, but like I say, I'm sticking AMD. Motherboard I know is the Sabertooth I'm going to be going with. Mil spec, but yeah, it's military grade components, that's all well and good. It won't be a cheap build. I'm looking around 1,000, nearly £1,000. That's over $1,000 for this build I want to do. And the main push for me wanting to do it is, yes, game performance, but the big thing is how long the videos take to render. On my home computer at 1080p, forget it, it's like 3 hours there. It's a good 2 hours to render. Here, on this computer I'm on now, that's processor is an AMD A series. No processor, and it's cranking out videos just over an hour, 1080p, 35 minutes long. It's a newer processor. I imagine a lot of you guys are confused to live in hell about most of that stuff. And that combine's stopped. I wonder how long he's been stopped for. So you can't say I've not done any forestry today. Okay, we are going to the shop, so straight over the road. Because we're selling this hunk of junk, that's the stock bale trailer. We're going with the... Okay, this thing does 26 miles an hour and I can still go faster than these cars. Okay, maybe not uphill. I'll hit the field. Well, it's tracking nicely now. I just don't like the way it was handling stuff. Nice trailer, nice and big. I'll stick to the one I used on Westbridge. Like that little guy. See, it's that I don't like. The trailer should not be doing that. I'm doing nothing stupid with it, considering it's empty. Oh, it's going along at a good speed now. This is going to give us some money back. 7,200. You actually get more if you sell stuff at the main shop. And then we'll go to our mods section. I'm thinking I'm going to need to do a video on how you install mods again. No, I can't remember the make of that trailer. What's this? BM modding. 18.5 grand. Ouch. This mod doesn't get dirty, unfortunately. I don't think, anyway. But it's by one of the best modern teams out there. Nah, it looks really nice, this trailer. I've always liked it. I was hoping the new trail, the stock trail, would be something good and wouldn't need to go back to this because it is fairly small. Although I could put... Oh no, I can't put two trailers on the back of this. But the way it handles this crap, the stock trailer, is actually, the plate handles nicely. And we'll run this up to the top. The next video, I really want to get the grain off the fields and new stuff planted, so we'll probably be doing some at the same today. Maybe mixing a little bit of forestry. I'm not sure yet. But anyway guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be back with some combine and forestry maybe tomorrow. May get some saplings planted. Not sure yet. But anyway, as always, hope you guys enjoyed. And until tomorrow, I'll see you then.